So, what super efficient manufacturing looks like? Manufacturing is a significant force in both advanced and developing economies. But manufacturing has changed, bringing new opportunities and challenges to business leaders and policymakers. As an innovative company, Tesla has pulled out all of the stops to make their facility an economic success. In developing economies, manufacturing provides a pathway from subsistence agriculture to rising income and living standards. In the more advanced economies, it remains a vibrant source of innovation and competitiveness in research and developing, exports and productivity growth. Manufacturing is now entering an exciting new phase as it continues to grow globally and contribute to about 16% of the global GDP. Innovations in materials and processes, from nanomaterials to 3D printing to advanced robotics, promises to create additional demand and increase productivity gains across all manufacturing industries. There are estimates that 40 to 50% of equipment in factories will have to be upgraded over the next decade, as large corporations work toward a new industrial revolution called Industry 4.0, which is a term that refers to the integration of sensors into factories. One example of Industry 4.0 is smart robots that turns sheet metal into auto bodies. While traditional auto manufacturing robots are programmed to pick up sheet metal and then weld it, robots in the very near future will be able to scan the surface of the metal, detect the defective pieces and then reject them, saving company monies. This requires sensor abilities in equipment. The Tesla factory in Fremont, California is one of the world's most advanced automotive factories, containing 5.3 million square feet of manufacturing and office space. In fact, it may be the most efficient factory in any industry. Both the Tesla auto production plant in California and the battery plant in Nevada are painted entirely white inside, so that the facility looks more like a laboratory than productive facility. But the color also brightens the entire plant. One room in the auto plant is filled with huge metal tanks. It looks like a very, very large industrial kitchen. This is where the raw materials are mixed together. So, 400 cars a day are being created by 3,000 workers and 160 robots. 10 of the world's largest robots work at Tesla. Tesla's Fremont factory is massive with its 1 mile long, 5 million square foot facility. It's packed with giant robots that can lift, rivet, and weld the car. Tesla uses robots made by the German robotics maker KUKA. The industrial robots are capable of lifting more than 2,000 pounds. Tesla makes many of its components on site, including its signature 17-inch dashboard screen. At Tesla, it is critical to build as much as possible completely by robots. The Tesla cars are designed to be built with a millimeter accuracy and to stay in tolerance by measuring them constantly so they never manufacture something out of specification. Tesla is learning to build everything themselves from scratch. The company rarely buys pre-assembled components, which allows them to generate a supply chain for their own high-quality components. Tesla has managed to figure out how to assemble large objects from smaller objects with the same strength as the large objects. Tesla uses a mixing welding technique which the company pioneered that enables them to take smaller sheets of material from which they build larger objects. The Tesla car factory has a giant press which costs $50 million and presses metal with 4,500 tons of pressure.